I don't quite understand why this batch of Conservative MPs, no matter how prestigious, no matter what their jobs, no matter how famous they may be, are all utterly incapable of doing their homework or mastering a brief. So on the 22nd of November last year, Suella Braverman was in a Commons committee, and she was asked by Tim Loughton, who is a Conservative MP, how a young man, a young boy, a teenager from Africa, with relations in the UK, who was facing religious persecution, could use a safe and legal route to get from Africa to the UK to claim asylum. So he's made it very clear that under the asylum conditions, this lad would almost certainly qualify for asylum. He doesn't say which African country because he doesn't want to cause offence. It's a hypothetical case anyway. And Suella Braverman is unable to offer any solution except to agree that this lad would have to cross the channel and then claim for asylum on the other side. In other words, use an illegal route, which today would render him unable to claim asylum for the rest of his life and unable to stay in the UK for the rest of his life. So what she recommended was something which she has now declared impossible. And yet she hasn't provided an alternative. Michelle Donellan was on television saying how important it was for people to use safe and legal routes, but she was unable again to explain what they would be and how somebody would follow a safe and legal route to claim asylum in the UK, because there are so few available. And those few which are available, which are trumped about, actually don't work. Because if they worked, then there wouldn't be so many Afghans trying to cross the English Channel. There wouldn't be so many Syrians trying to cross the English Channel. There wouldn't be any Ukrainians trying to cross the English Channel. There are all of these. And today, Tom Tugendhat was on Sky television, and he also was unable to explain how an Iranian woman facing persecution in Iran would be able to claim asylum in the UK through a safe and legal route. Not capable of answering. So I don't understand how this question can have been so clearly articulated by a Conservative MP on the 22nd of November, how it could have caused problems for Suella Braverman, how then on national television, breakfast television, Michelle Donellan, the former DCMS minister, who was fairly inadequate at that job, should stutter and fail and not know quite what she's talking about there. And now Tom Tugendhat, who has ambitions to become Conservative Party leader, if not Prime Minister, equally cannot answer the question. And it's not, I think it is about the question. I think the question is an important question to answer. But lying behind it is a question, why are these people not briefed? Surely this is the first thing that on your list of questions, of hypothetical questions that might be answered, that might be asked, that you would know an answer to. And none of them do, because there isn't one. So they're just hoping that the interviewer isn't going to ask this question. But the first question I would ask every single time.